Hi everyone, I wanted to just jump on here today and just share with you a little bit about smoothing treatments and keratin treatments. I had a young lady from northern New Jersey, as I'm in the New Jersey area, come in maybe about 4 to 5 months ago, who shared with me during her consultation that she got a keratin treatment or a smoothing type treatment to relax the natural curl in her hair and decrease frizz. What I found was she had a weakened immune system. She had some challenges with her spleen and her liver, and this caused in her to have an autoimmune reaction. I also recently I had to have a tooth filled at my dentist's office here in the Atlantic City area, and my dentist, as I was beginning to get my tooth filled, she said she wound up getting a keratin done in one of her cultural people salons. She's Pakistani, and she said she went to one of her salons and got a keratin treatment, and she said she has not felt right since. That she just feels like she can smell or taste metal in her mouth. And she kept on talking, and then I told her that I'm a hairstylist and that I'm familiar with smoothing treatments, and I told her that she had an autoimmune reaction. But what happens is the body is in fact doing its job. It's just that the properties that are contained in certain smoothing treatments, not every smoothing treatment will have this reaction on everyone, because I've even given my daughter a smoothing treatment, and not everyone will have an issue with a smoothing treatment, but it can happen. And what I was trying to share with her, I asked her, the dentist, if she was one to take American products, and she said, well, yeah. I asked her, did she hear about glutathione? And she said no. And I said, well, you're going to have that issue with your system until the intensity in your system starts to dissipate, and you're able to flush that out. So I did share with her some potential items that could be of concern for her. The first client that I had, she went through the same thing, and because she had hepatitis, one of the hepatitis in the past, so she has a weakened immune system, a weakened liver, and a weakened spleen. So I told her she had to work on her spleen, because I gave her a Zyto biocompass scan, and she needed to work on her spleen to help support her immunity. This particular woman, no matter how much I told her that that was the catalyst that helped to start her autoimmune reaction, she didn't want to hear it. She didn't want to hear that she has to support her spleen because she has a weakened immune system, for life. So she said, oh, well, I'm going to go to my naturopath and I'm going to do this because I believe she's going to help me better. And I said, okay, but you came because you were trying to figure out why your hair was coming out. And I explained to her that was the catalyst that began the problems that she was having, in addition to her having a weakened immune system from hepatitis. I also shared with the dentist that, you will need to maybe take something to just help reduce the reaction and the hives and the problems that you were having. She said she took some Benadryl and she didn't feel that great, but nobody feels great after taking Benadryl. But I shared with her, the dentist, that she would need to increase her consumption of glutathione so that her liver can fully detoxify. And I told her, as long as that is still running through her system, it's going to be a while before it dissipates and that she feels any better. So I told her to eat plenty of deep leafy green vegetables because it has chlorophyll in it, and that would help her detoxify her body. And of course she looked at me like I was crazy, like, what do you know? But I was just like, okay, well, I'm only trying to help because you're sitting talking over top of me while I got my mouth wide open. I just thought I would help you out a little bit because that's my area of expertise. And I told her that she would need to just try to take some anti-inflammatories because she's going to feel that way for quite a while, in the same respect that a physician gives you anti-inflammatory products or a steroid after you've broken out in hives. They give you a steroid so that it decreases in intensity inside of your body. So they may tell you to take 4 each day for the first 2 days, 3 the next day, 2, and then 1 until you're finished with the prescription. In the same way, you have to treat what happened to you in the same manner. You have to make sure you take some non-steroidal anti-inflammatories, because you want to minimize the effect on the liver. You want to make sure that you always take plenty of glutathione, drink plenty of detoxifying teas like milk thistle and dandelion root, and just know that you'll feel better with time. But for people like you, if you have a problem with smoothing treatments and keratins, it is not a good idea for you, and you may suffer hair loss because your body is trying to rid itself of the antigen, and the antigen is something the body sees as foreign or like an allergen. So I say all that to say, everybody, beware of smoothing treatments and keratin treatments. Not everyone will have a reaction, but just remember, you need to detoxify your body, or help it detoxify immediately. Help support your immune system, because your immune system is in fact doing its job. It sees these things that are artificial being placed or placed on our body, that immediately goes into the bloodstream immediately, and sees it as something foreign. So that's why you feel like that. That's why you get that reaction. That's why your body's trying to rid it. But in the process, your hair may come out months later because of that initial reaction to that exposed that exposed you to the keratin treatment. So I just wanted to help someone out today. And if any of you have any questions or concerns that I can be of help with, please by all means reach out. I'm at info@hairlosscenternj.com. You can reach me through my website at hairlosscenternj.com. You can always give me a call here at SBO Hair Loss. I'm in Pleasantville, New Jersey, about 7 minutes from Atlantic City. 609-553-7079. Have a good day.